Welcome back to Houston Life. Derek Shore here, along with Courtney Zavala. 1:32 p.m. on the dot.
Right on the dot. Well, you know, it's never too early to talk rodeo season, and the first batch of Rodeo Houston concert tickets go on sale tomorrow. I hope you have your alarm set.
I sure do. And those tickets, by the way, are for our hometown boy, Parker McCollum. He's headlining opening day. The Conroe native told our Lauren Kelly this is a bucket list item for him.
Oh, he chatted with Lauren this morning about what he has planned for that big night.
Hey, Lauren.
Hey, Parker, how are you?
Good, thank you.
I mean, my first inclination to say to you is, it's been a hell of a year, right?
At the very least.
No truer words or lyrics have ever been spoken or sung, but my man, congratulations. I know it's just been an incredible ride for you. Not only to have played the Rodeo Houston here back in February as a performer, just getting on that stage as a local country music superstar coming back home, but now you're set to perform for the opening day next year. How thrilled are you?
Pretty thrilled. That's one that I was kind of had on my bucket list for a long time. So that's a good phone call to get.
Now, what's the difference? I have to know, like, how do you plan on just performing and headlining a show at the rodeo versus actually opening the biggest show here in Houston, Texas?
You know, I don't think you try to do too much. It's such a big night, and it's so crazy to play in front of that many people in that big of a stadium. And you don't want to, get too crazy or try anything too out of the box. So if you can just roll in there and have a clean show, that'd be pretty good.
Now, did you have any pre-show rituals going into it last time? Like, did you have to stop and have like papacitos for dinner or maybe some barbecue? Like, is there a meal that makes you feel comfortable before you get on that stage?
No, I don't think I ate all day when we played there earlier this year. It was just such a crazy thing to, you think about and dream about something and work so hard towards a certain goal for so long. And then, you wake up on that bus one day and that's the day that you get to do it. And it was a lot. It was super overwhelming. And I never really felt like I settled into the day. I just kind of all went by in a blink of an eye. So hopefully this time we'll be able to enjoy it a little more.
Yeah, you're like, I've been here. I got this. I know exactly what to do. I'm gonna grab that horse. I'm gonna make a big old entrance this time. So Parker, since you have so many great songs and so many hit singles, how do you go through and kind of create a playlist for the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo?
Last year I think we just played our normal show. It's about 30 minutes shorter than our usual headlining set, so we had to cut some stuff out. But there's songs that we know that we have to play that people expect to hear, and then you try to find stuff that feels comfortable. And like I said, when you're on that big of a stage in front of that many people, you just want to be you're doing what you know how to do best. So whatever songs are really hitting at the time and that we've really been kind of cranking out on the road seem to make it to the top.
Tell me about that feeling when you get up there in front of 70,000 people, and it may feel like the biggest room you've ever been in, because it is. But when you're singing a lyric and you stop and you let the audience take over and they're singing back your lyrics to you, is that the craziest experience ever?
It is pretty wild at that particular show. It's so big that it's really kind of hard to tell, if anybody's singing or not. So I don't know I can't even remember if I let the crowd sing last time, but it's kind of a gamble you take. Hopefully they're, knowing every word, which luckily for us, most of the time they do. And for something like that, it's just, you're really trying to just not, mess up. And so whatever's, kind of feels the most fluid, and not to say that you really want it to be a routine or too robotic, but you certainly want to stick to what you know.
Well, I think all your fans will know every lyric of no matter what song you pick. So we're safe there. Hey, tickets go on sale for your show, the opening date tomorrow at 10 a.m. It's RODEOHOUSTON.com. Any kind of big change to your set? Any kind of surprise or secrets you've got up your sleeve for coming up in February?
Oh, we might have one or two. You just have to buy a ticket, show up and see.
I think I do know. I know your costume is quite simple, which I love that you were in your white tee and your hat last year. I think that from my outfit for your show this year, it's going to be a pretty easy, simple costume choice. How about that one?
I love that. That's pretty good. Like that.
Parker McCollum, congratulations on all of your successes this year and much more to come for next year. We can't wait to see you at the 2023 Rodeo Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo Opener. Congratulations, and we'll see you at the show, okay?
Oh, thanks, Lauren. Appreciate you having me on this morning.
Absolutely. Take care.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
And very nice hat, Lauren Kelly. By the way, you can bet tickets for this one will go fast. So if you want to snag some, a reminder that they do go on sale tomorrow. We have a link to the sale under the scene on Houston Life section of our website, houstonlife.tv.
And every time he said her name, she did one of those dances in her head. She told me.
And you did one of those dances.
I did. I was like, he said her name again. Hey, by the way, don't forget, remember there's a waiting room to get into before you actually buy the ticket. So set that alarm so you get in to get those tickets. It's going to be a great show.
Room opens.
Yeah.
All right.